Creating from the Heart, the Artistry of Living. I'm Suzy Vance, and I'm here with Kurt Gillins, who is the new head of the Michigan City Chamber of Commerce, but not new to chambers.
No, not new at all.
Kurt, when did you first start working in chambers?
In 2006, actually.
Okay.
I had a lot more hair and it was all brown at the time.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness. And what was your first?
So Valparaiso Chamber
Was
was the first chamber
and
I was
how
at.
long were you there?
17 years.
You cut your teeth on Valpo.
I did.
And you did a great job.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a great time. It was a great run. I enjoyed that community. I enjoyed that chamber and the businesses there. Had a great run.
So whatever morphed you into having to do with chambers?
Divine intervention.
Oh, well, let's hear that story.
So my background's in theater. So I have a degree in theater from Valparaiso University.
Always useful.
Yeah, always useful and, perfect for the Chamber of Commerce world. But so after I graduated there, I ran the Opera House in Valpo. Started the theater company there. Worked for the county. It was a county position. And did that for 6 years or so. And it really took over my life. It got really big, and it just was too much.
You did a good job.
I think so. It's still operating today, but working every night and every weekend, having a young family, that was hard, and so I put my notice in and I said I can't do this anymore. I just can't do it. And one day it was getting close to my last day.
And you were getting nervous?
I was a little bit nervous. I did secure a part-time job at Best Buy just in case.
But you had said to the universe, I'm moving on.
Yeah, I did. And so I was standing in the lobby and someone from tourism walked by, and I just walked out and said, hey, what's going on? Just to say hi. And then I jokingly said, are you hiring in tourism? And she said, no, but the chamber is. You might check that out. And that's how it happened.
Awesome.
So I left the Opera House, and the next week started at the chamber. Never didn't have a job.
And here you are blessing Michigan City with your presence.
Well, I'm going to try, yeah.
Well, I think you're going to do a great job.
Thanks.
Any secrets about what you might have up your sleeve?
The organization's very strong.
Yes.
So it's not like I have to come in and, start from the ground up.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So just kind of enhancing some of the things, looking at some of the trends nationally and what chambers are doing, and just kind of updating some of those things. We're working on some branding, rebranding, refreshing.
Good.
For the chamber, kind of update it a little bit. I think it's time. The Lakefront Career Network,
Yes.
the Young Professionals Group, is very strong.
Isn't it amazing?
And I love that. And it's one of the attractions I had to Michigan City Chamber was because of that. I don't fall into that category.
Really?
No.
Since you lost your brown hair.
Yeah. So I think that, looking at the offerings that the chamber does as a whole, a lot of the fun things happen for the Lakefront Career Network. Not a bad thing at all.
No.
But it kind of leaves us out of us gray hair people
out
of the fun. And so I think we'll be looking at adding some things that are a little more lighthearted. Still networking opportunities and have a purpose to them, but maybe just a little more fun and a little more often than, we do the quarterly luncheons, which is great.
Right.
We do the coffee connection, which is great.
Fabulous.
We do the golf outing, which is great.
Yes.
We do the annual meeting, which is great. But then it starts to trickle off. But not all those things are fun all the time, So that's what we're looking at.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah,
That's
we're also I'm looking into some kind of outreach to community members on what the chamber is doing, and not just the chamber, but what our members are doing. There's a lot of things that happen in the business community that people don't even know is happening. Some of these manufacturers that are in town, I'm sure residents have no idea what's even made there. So it's time to let everybody in the
know who we are.
Yeah, in what we're doing.
Especially because everybody sort of thinks manufacturing is gone. It's not.
Right, and it's not. It's very strong. Yeah. And even nonprofits, I think 12 to 15% of our membership is nonprofits.
And they always would like a little more attention.
Yeah, who doesn't? So
Yeah.
I think I've always had an idea, even at my previous chamber, about doing some kind of nonprofit calendar that was mailed out to all the residents that would have, for that quarter, what all the nonprofit events are happening. So you have it visually in front of you and not have to seek it out.
Yes.
You know.
It's part of a mailer.
Yeah.
What a concept.
So we're going to look into some things like that.
Delightful.
Yeah.
Well, let me know how I can help.
I will. I let everybody know how they can help.
Watch out, he's coming for you. That's great. That's wonderful.
And there's a great staff at the chamber. Danny is
Yes.
excellent, and Caitlin is doing a great job. They were without a president for several months. Danny was interim and stepped in and did a great job. But now it's now that we're fully staffed, 3 of us.
Yes.
We're fully staffed. Just getting back to what a normal reality is for the organization. And
nobody's panicked at the last minute
No.
about, oh my God, did we do that?
yeah, I know that I'm sure they'll be glad in a couple months, maybe, when I stop asking so many questions. I have to preface everything with, I'm just questioning. I don't think it's wrong. I'm just questioning. So I don't want them to feel like I'm taking everything away or I'm doing everything different. I'm just want to know why this is done this way.
And we don't have to do it the same way,
Right.
but maybe if you give me that reason and it's
Yeah.
perfect, I get
If you
it.
tell me the reason we're doing it and it's great, well, let's keep doing it this way.
Okay. I love Coffee Connections.
Good.
I'm a big advocate.
Yeah, last month was the first one that I had been to, and I think it was great.
It's usually standing room only,
Mm-hmm.
and when it's in the summertime, there's room. When it's wintertime, we're all like cheek to jowl.
Yeah,
But it's a great place.
it is, and I think that as we move forward with that event, we started. If you come to that event now, you get an email with everybody's information that was there, and I think that's something that will add a little bit more value to that. That you can do a reach out to someone that maybe you didn't get a chance to hear everything they said,
Yeah.
or you heard something they said and you thought, oh, I could help them do that.
Right.
Then you have that information already at your fingertips, and you don't have to seek it out.
That's awesome.
So
I like your little extra thinking. Little extra thinking.
yeah, I'm a big proponent of just plussing things up. It's just
I like that. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Anything else you can think to tell us about your chamber?
it's growing.
It is.
We're getting new members every month. The more we grow, the stronger the network is,
right.
and the more contacts each business has. So doing business to business networking is key to what we're doing.
That's good. That's really good.
And building stronger relationships with the city and with economic development. Both Clarence and Mayor Angie have been great.
Yeah.
And then I'm working also with tourism, and if the chamber's going to stay in the chamber's lane, we're not going to try and do their work, but we want to
But
support
you'll be
them.
an add-on.
We want to support them however we can, and so
Yeah.
we're excited to be a team player.
Well, I've just moved to Michigan City, and I am so happy to be here.
Good.
It's been my playground for quite a while since I moved out here in '91, but I'm happy to be really living here.
It's the place to be right now.
It
Everywhere you
is.
go in Northwest Indiana, if I mention that I'm president of the Michigan City Chamber, they're like, oh, Michigan City's got such great things going on right now. I'm like, join the momentum, come on.
Yes, right, right. Good. Well, thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
This is great. I love hearing about your plans, and maybe you'll come back for an update sometime.
Of course, anytime.
All right. Okay. Creating from the heart, the artistry of living. We've heard from Kurt Gillins. Do support the chamber, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.